We've reached our destination, Sacramento, California, just a stone's throw away from the state capital, the basketball center of the world for this weekend at least. It's the boys Division 5 state championship between Verdugo Hills and Athenian. This is game number 2 of 12 we'll have for you on our Spectrum family of networks. Game number 2 of 6 today. Earlier we saw Oakland defeat Montgomery in the girls Division 5 championship. This for the Division 5 title on the boys side. And with that, we say hello and welcome you inside Golden One Center along with Allie Clifton. I'm Rashawn Haylock, and Allie, we saw a good one in the first game. These two teams got something to live up to.
First time for both schools to be at this level. Congratulations to the Oakland Wildcats, earned every bit of that state title. One down, 11 more champions to be crowned.
Verdugo Hills, the number 3 seed out of the South, and they're led by one Alex Martinez.
3-year varsity guard Alexander Martinez. How about this? 16 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2.5 steals for the senior. He does a little bit of everything. Coach Gibson says, Martinez, he's one of the best kids he's ever coached. No one works harder. Whether it's a shot, a rebound, a free throw, or a steal, he's always ready to make the big plays.
For Athenian, the top seed out of the North, they're led by Evan Lucas, the all-time leading scorer in school history.
What a gem. What a sharpshooter the Owls have in Evan Lucas, a 6'3 senior who has left it all out on the floor. He hasn't met a bucket he doesn't like. He's already the leader, as you mentioned, in points scored in school history. Can he add champion to the resume? We will find out.
Starting lineups for this noon tip-off: Jabez Augustine, Garrick Yapremian, Alex Martinez, Gianmarco Figueroa, and Georges Abdunor for Verdugo Hills. Athenian will go with Lucas, Surya, Devin Senapathy, Aliaga, Benson Webb, and Tinny Salako. And we say hello to Nikki Cat.
Rashawn, Jared Gibson has been Verdugo Hills head coach since 2007, but he's actually a NorCal native. Grew up in Stockton, went to St. Mary's, and it's always been a dream of his to bring his LA teams up to NorCal, to his hometown, to play his former high school. And the trip finally worked out earlier this season. The Dons traveled up north. They played a couple of games, and with his parents still up here, Coach Gibson's mom even cooked a lasagna meal for the team. And on the off day, they visited the state capitol. They took pictures outside of this very arena. They never thought they would be back. But here they are, back in Sacramento, this time for a state championship and making history. No team from Verdugo Hills has ever made it this far. And guys, you'll be happy to know Coach Gibson's mom did make lasagna for the team last night.
Oh, give me some with a side of garlic bread, please.
I'm hungry too.
And thank you, Mama Gibson. As you take a look at Jordan Borman there, his 3rd season at the helm for Athenian. Grew up playing with some of the greats in New York City: Lamar Odom, Elton Brand, Ron Artest. And he's here now on the West Coast, having played under Randy Bennett at St. Mary's. And the aforementioned Jared Gibson, 17th season at the helm. We talked about mom. She's a fantastic chef. Dad, a Baptist minister. And he has Verdugo Hills out of the LA City section here for the first time in school history. Verdugo Hills in the black uniforms, Athenian in the whites. Our officials: Kenny Carrillo, Ryan Perillo, and Lamarck Berle. First drive of the game is a layup there by Devin Senapathy, and Athenian in front early.
Wasting no time getting right on the board.
And a turnover here by Verdugo Hills. Here's Olivier. Lucas, the sharpshooter, wearing uniform number 2. Looking for the drive. Ball deflected and stolen away by Martinez. Martinez, the 5'11 senior, is getting some interest from nearby junior colleges down in Southern California. Verdugo running some offense on the runner there, and the little baby hook falls for Martinez.
Nice kiss off the glass.
Devison Apathy attacking in the lane, but has that shot rejected. Back the other way is Augustine. Setting up the offense, here's your Premium. Gonna try to go off the bounce. Oh, sent away. Batted out of the sky there by Salako. Lucas, the all-time leading scorer in school history, gets his first scratch.
Obviously, you're well aware of his 3-ball, his range, his ability there to put it on the floor and get that mid-range jumper to fall.
Bounce pass in the front court here to Abdul Noor. Here's a 3-point attempt. Lefty stroke won't go there from Figueroa. Devison Apathy, one of the two-headed monster along with Lucas. Here's Lucas operating mid-post. I'm going to get a foul called here against Augustine.
Some defense here early in this action from Athenian. Down low, nothing inside, and then Evan Lucas, his ability to absorb a little bit of that contact, put you on your hip, the pull-up J.
Here's Lucas at the line. Both of these teams missing some very key players. For Verdugo Hills, William Garabekian is out with a finger injury. He got injured in the first round of the state playoffs. Ali Algal, one of the team captains and emotional leaders for Athenian, also out after suffering an ankle injury in the regional final. So two very valuable pieces out of action here today for both these squads. Lefty stroke good from Gian Figueroa.
Unique style, of Verdugo Hills, where they can run a 5-out motion. Because every player has got that guard skills, nice look and feed in transition off that steal.
All knotted up here, 6 apiece. You see this full court pressure alley. Devison Atherby, right down the lane at the doorstep. The layup is good from Webb. Foul in the backcourt here against Olivier.
And like I mentioned, all 5 players for Verdugo Hills on the floor with guard-like skills. Sharing the basketball, and then Athenian finding the open man. Cutter there by Webb.
Quickly the other way. Here's Verdugo Hills. The reverse goes. Nice move there by Abdul Noor. 3-year varsity player, one of the captains of this Verdugo Hills squad.
A 6'3" size body with a little bit of shiftiness around the rim.
Absolutely. Ball deflected out of bounds and will remain Athenian possession.
Right here, quick decision making. 6'3" with the nice reverse.
And off the miss, rebound tipped out of bounds here by Athenian. It's going to be Verdugo Hills basketball. There's Jordan Borman. Says, I teach character through basketball. Abdul Noor, although he plays center for this squad, can handle like a guard. Abdul Noor, corner shot. Rebounds off to Lucas. Here's Lucas, mid-range.
With that speed, his ability to gather himself, even a little bit of drift, and still was able to get the shot off nice and clean.
Figueroa down the lane, the scoop too strong, rebound taken by Lucas. Devison Apathy, averaging 16 points per game, going off the bounce and a block. Blocking foul charged against the senior Figueroa. So that'll send Surya Devison Apathy to the line. He and Lucas, the leading scorers on this team. Devison Apathy actually has the edge by a couple of tenths of a point. But a fantastic student. Got a perfect SAT score out. I don't know what the SAT scores are these days, but whatever it is, I'm sure he couldn't match what you put up back in Ohio.
Back
in the
then,
Ohio
now, I'm not coming anywhere close to that.
Once upon a time, it was 1,600. Now, who knows? It may be 85,000. Whatever it was, he got a perfect score on it. Meanwhile, Athenian doing their thing in front by 4. Lucas with the mini. Devacinapathy.
MaxPreps is an official digital content provider of the CIF and the CIF sections. MaxPreps is also an official photographer for the CIF.
Athenian actually has 6 team captains: Benson Webb, Tenny Sulaco, Evan Lucas, Noah Oliver, Ali Algal, and Devin Sinapathy. And when I spoke to Coach Borman about his philosophy and having so many guys take the helm, he says, listen, I teach character through basketball. The biggest thing is discipline, showing up on time, leadership. And actually after practices, the coaches speak and then the captains speak because their words truly resonate in this locker room. And he's realized he's got a lot of smart kids on this team and has to coach them differently, meaning more accountability.
Absolutely, Nikki. The biggest voice is probably Al Gall. He's out of the lineup with that ankle injury, but his teammates have nicknamed him Unk after Shannon Sharp because he's so boisterous and so vocal. Athenian by 4. That shot is well short. Here's the long lead pass running underneath it as well, finishing with the left hand.
Is this where you're going to tell me that Evan Lucas is also the quarterback on the team? Because that was beautifully executed.
It's not in my notes, but we'll get research on that. But to Nikki's point, and you've been on a lot of teams, Allie, a lot of coaches will tell you if they're the only voice, if they're the only ones being bad guy, that's normally doomsday for the team. There has to be voices inside that locker room.
Absolutely, whether it's players, whether it's assistant coaches, just having those sounding boards or another voice, to your point. And I think that's where success comes from, your ability to grow and become exactly who you want to be when it's all said and done, known as champions. It's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the grind.
What was your leadership style? Were you like an Unk, or were you more like a lead by example or happy medium? What was Allie like?
This is a humble brag. I was a 3-time captain in college.
Hey, here we go.
And I was a vocal and by example. I just truly believed in that. I owe a lot of credit to my mom and dad who have raised me to be a leader. And they're important. They really are. As much as I know you wanted to take that one step further, just speaking on the story that we're with, I understand what it's like to be a leader. It's not an easy position to be in, but it's one that I held in very high regard.
Hey, I'm a fan of Humble Brag Alley, okay? There's no bigger fan of Humble Brag Alley than me. 8-0 run here for Athenian. So Humble Brag Alley was a little bit of vocal, a little bit by example. Nikki, you played on some teams. What was your leadership style like, Nikki K?
Well, Rashawn, I actually was awarded Best Vibes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here for a good time, right? You know.
Look, girl, we all play a part. We all have a role.
Hey, Nikki K, you be a star in your role, all right? Absolutely.
I'll make you smile anytime, any day. It's the 5 a.m. practice. You'll be laughing, all right?
I'm here for it. I am here for it. I can attest to that. We walked in early this morning and you definitely had the good vibe, so I can attest to that. Underneath, Salako unable to get it right at the 10, and rebound is out to Ricardo Hernandez, who just checked the game for Verdugo Hills.
As our fearless leader here in you, reminding us that there's a game being played. Thank you.
Back door, unsuccessful there for Verdugo Hills. Yeah, you know, they're playing a little bit of basketball here in this thing we call an arena. Kings played here last night, knocking off the San Antonio Spurs. 3-point attempt won't go there. Actually got to see the beam for the first time, Allie. It was a monumental moment for me, I must say.
It was lit?
It was, literally, it was lit. I see what you did there. Oh, what a beautiful back door! Abdul-Noor, the beneficiary. Somewhere, Pete Carril, the late great former Princeton head coach, got to be somewhere smiling.
Quick decision making there by Verdugo.
And a turnover here by Athenian.
This is what Coach was talking about, our ability to just play that 5-out motion offense, make the right read, backdoor cuts, whatever is needed. Perfect execution here by the Dons.
And that gets Verdugo Hills within 4. Under a minute left in this one. First quarter action here, Division 5 boys state title game. Here's Abdul-Noor trying to attack baseline, uses his body, gets in deep, can't get it right at the 10, and the rebound tipped out and corralled here by Athenian. Webb. Webb's had himself a good quarter. He's got 6 here. He and Lucas with 6 apiece. Down the lane, scoop won't go there from Martinez. 4 seconds left. Lucas from deep. Can't get it. And that's how we'll end this first quarter. Athenian 18, Verdugo Hills 12. How about Evan Lucas?
He can hit the J, he can hit the long range, and he can also share the basketball. Webb to finish it. But just the all-around playmaking of Verdugo Hills. They trail by 6.
Your players, your schools, your sports. Spectrum News 1 is the proud sponsor of the CIF, connecting you to your hometown teams and players that matter to you. Stay up to date with your favorite teams and stream live high school sports wherever you are with the Spectrum News 1 app. Available in the App Store and Google Play. At Sutter Health, we know your kids never stop. With trusted pediatricians, mental health tools for teens, and urgent care correspondent, we never stop being there when you need us. See all the ways we care for children at SutterHealth.org. And you come visit us at the main entrance to learn more. At Sutter Health, caring for families never stops.
Welcome back to Sacramento. Athenian on top of Verdugo Hills by 6 as we start the second quarter. Let's learn a little bit about this school from Danville. An enrollment of just 360, which means average class size about 15 students. A requirement to participate in the ALL program, AWE, that's Athenian Wilderness Experience, in which you have to do a 26-day backpacking trip. This is a requirement in order to graduate from Athenian, and the average SAT score, just a measly 1385.
Is that good?
Wouldn't know. My numbers didn't go that high.
That's incredible.
Incredible. Verdugo with it as we start this second quarter. Abdul-Noor, nice movement underneath. Oh, couldn't get the finish. Everything but there for Abdul-Noor, the 6'3" senior. Devison Apathy in the corner to Olivia. Here's Lucas, can't leave him open, left it short. Devison Apathy looking for Webb underneath, maybe a little too unselfish there. Looked like he had it alley for himself. Attacking Martinez. Tries to follow his own there. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Athenian.
The Dons put so much pressure on you defensively, just with their constant movement and activity. You may give up size, but that constant motion is exhausting.
Abdul-Noor, deep three. That stops the drought. They had missed 7 of their last 8 prior to that. First made three-pointer of the game for either team here. And it comes with the 7-minute mark of the second quarter. Another turnover here by Athenian.
You see, getting it inbounds. Too much space, too much room. Abdul-Noor knocked it down.
Is that NBA range? Looked like he was behind that NBA line there. Hernandez, the senior reserve. Oh, beautiful backdoor again. This time Gian Figueroa.
We should start keeping track of how many backdoor cuts they execute. I think that's 2.
Timeout Athenian.
Just keeps the game so simple. You overplay me. There's no help side. Beautiful execution.
You see the one-hand bounce pass, right? Most coaches will say that's not fundamentally sound, but for this type of offense, how important is it to be able to make that one-hand bounce pass?
I mean, very important, just simply because of, you don't have, for example, an understanding of where a player is going to cut, where that cut is going to come from. So your ability to be kind of crafty with the basketball, put it on time, on target, it matters in an offense in a style like this.
Verdugo on a 9-2 run going back to the first quarter. This is a game last season that wowed us. The Division 5 Boys Championship between Linwood and Sierra. It was Linwood winning it. And Jason Crow Jr. with 36 points. He had a record for this game in this one. He and Chase Holly put on the show, but it was Crow Jr. who was phenomenal for Linwood to pick up the win. Let's see what kind of fireworks we get in this one. Abdul-Noor trying to provide some. Can't get with the 3 there, and a nice play by Hernandez to throw it off of an Athenian player out of bounds. Coming off the screen is Yapremian. Pulls up, mid-range, too strong, but the long rebound is out to Verdugo Hills. Hernandez steps into a 3, left it short, rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch, Martinez. Pretty evenly played game to start. Athenian went on their run. Verdugo Hills now on its run. And you see that pressure being extended here in the half court. Here's Lucas, yet to really get going, and there he is. Evan Lucas with the triple.
You knew it was only a matter of time.
His first triple of this game. Each team has one made from beyond the arc. Kind of defense here from the Athenian contingent. Martinez, oh, swatted back in his face. Salako, his second block of the afternoon.
Good read by Salako there in that help side defense.
And they find him underneath, a lot of contact, no call. Abdul-Noor from the corner. Salako skying above everybody to come down with that board. The athleticism of Salako, front and center here. Deep 3, Lucas, oh, there he goes. the all-time leading scorer in Athenian history.
It's a dangerous threat that you have. And sometimes all it takes is to see one go through, especially from that distance.
Your Premium can't answer. Lucas starting to feel it. Down the lane, left hand, good.
That's what you call a zone, my friends. Evan Lucas, he's hit 2 from deep. You got to respect him out there. And this time he says, I'll put it on the deck. Absorbs all of that contact. Gets the end one opportunity.
Timeout taken by Verdugo Hills. We'll step aside. Lucas will be at the free throw line when we come back.
Scan the QR code or find it in your app store by searching CIF Sports 365. For access to all things CIF, download the CIF Sports 365 app today. Visit our booth or online at UATs.com to purchase a wide variety of championship t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, patches, and more.
Athenian on top by 9, 4:26 left before intermission, and Evan Lucas starting to immerse himself into this game, Allie.
As the leader of this ball club, we knew he had range, we knew he had distance. He wanted those opportunities. He's pushed this lead to 9 single-handedly by himself. Again, once you see 1, 2 go through, it's almost a wrap after that. And his ability then to put it on the deck makes him a difficult cover.
You see Athenian on an 8-0 run. All of those points scored by Mr. Lucas, who's at the free throw line now for the old school 3-point play. And he gets it. So he scored 9 straight. He's now got 15. Athenian by 10 as we check in with Nikki.
Yes, Jared Gibson going over defensive coverages with his team in that last timeout, telling guys they need to do a better job, not give Athenian such wide open looks, and ending that, you know, their defensive coverage right now is working better than a man-to-man scheme.
Good stuff, Nikki. Augustine getting the 3 there for Verdugo Hills. Lucas, he's got the hot hand. Misfires there. We have a foul underneath against Athenian. This one going to go to Sid Baraf.
Athenian foul, number 4, Sid Baraf.
So that'll be the first team foul for Athenian. First personal against Baraf. You see a little full court pressure here now from Athenian. Augustine, who just hit a 3 the last time down, initiating the offense. Back to Augustine, son of a coach. His dad is the head coach at Diamond Lee High School down in Los Angeles. They're looking backdoor again, but the defense converges. Skip pass to the corner, 3-pointer off the heel. And rebound taken by Verdugo, but stolen away. Stolen away. And converted there by Athenian.
Just a big time hustle play. Offensive rebound there by Baraf.
Your Premium off on the 3 there. Devison Apathy will set things up here for Athenian. He's looking for Lucas behind him, but the pass errants and out of bounds.
Again, you get to this stage of the game, just those hustle plays, the winning plays. Barath got right in there for that second chance opportunity.
Verdugo with the ball, trailing by 9. Off the flare, it's Augustine. Misfiring on the 3 there. Salako underneath. Nice find from Lucas. His third helper. Salako gets his first bucket. Verdugo, meanwhile, looking for answers here on the offensive end. And a 10-second violation.
Great defensive pressure. Just utilizing their length, their athleticism, the activity.
Surya Devison Apathy. See a little 1-3-1 look here from Verdugo Hills. Pass stolen away underneath. Don's coming back the other way. They've missed 8 of their last 9. Martinez can't stop the skid. Devison Apathy. And out of bounds. Last touch by Verdugo Hills. Just under 90 seconds left. First half.
Excuse me, my friend. Devison Apathy just so quick in transition.
Yes. Verdugo caught napping, and Devison Apathy going to get rewarded with the trip to the foul line. We got Lucas once again setting that up. Foul charge to Figueroa. So for Figueroa, that's personal foul number 3. So he was going to have a seat. Devison Apathy, first team All-League, 3-year varsity player. Allie, you're marveling at his ball handling ability. Something he certainly brings to the table here for this Athenian squad. Abdul-Noor trying to get downhill, and Salako may have deflected that. Abdul-Noor touched it out of bounds, so it'll be Athenian basketball. Wow.
Salako bringing the right amount of intensity and energy to this stage.
Let's see if they credit him for a block there. He's already got 2 in the game. 3-pointer in and out. But Devison Apathy, the offensive rebound. Little push shot won't stay down. Salako, offensive rebound. No, but his second effort is there.
That leaping ability to be one step above.
Largest lead of the game here. It's been a 16-3 run for Athenians. Knifing that Salako, that's a block. He's able to tip that off the backboard, running the floor, lay it up and in. Fayak, the sophomore, gets the bucket. What a quarter here for Athenian. They've scored 18 of the last 21 points in this one. And it's a 16-point lead here as we near intermission.
16-3 run over 5:01, and it certainly feels that way.
They've certainly just imposed their will here in the second quarter. Olivier returns. Devison Apathy will have a seat. 13-5, tenths left. Martinez, they give him space. Thinking about it, Martinez off the bounce. In the corner, Augustine, the little runner, in and out. Insomnia. Verdugo can't buy a bucket here in this quarter. And they'll go into the locker room trailing by 16 at the half. An 18-3 run to end the half for Athenian. Verdugo Hills has missed 12 of their last 13 going into intermission. As we check in now with Nikki K.
All right, Coach, it was a 1-point game, and then Evan Lucas happened. 9 straight points from him, and now you've got a double-digit lead heading here into the second half. Offensively, what will be the keys to maintaining a balanced scoring attack in the third and fourth quarters?
Solid passes and attacking the basket.
All right, and defensively, you've held them to 25%. How pleased are you with the pressure you've been applying?
They're playing smart defensively. All right, we have assignments. We identified some things we want to take advantage of, and they've been problem solving very well on defense. So.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki. Thanks to Coach Boardman for stopping. Nikki mentioned it. Evan Lucas went on a 9-0 run by himself. He's got 15 here in this first half. And Athenian on top by 16 as we've reached intermission in the boys Division 5 championship on Spectrum Sportsnet. Welcome back to Golden One Center. Halftime where the Athenian Owls lead Verdugo Hills 36-20 in the Division 5 state championship. Evan Lucas, 15 points in that first half, Alex.
A big reason as to why they've created this 16-point lead going into the third quarter. The 15 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. An example of simply just putting the team on his back as a floor general and leader out there, carrying them to the promised land with 2 quarters to go. Great looking shot. In terms of Verdugo Hills, we talk about it. So successful on the offensive end. Why? Because all 5 players have guard-like skills. You see right here with Martinez with the basketball in his hand, head on a swivel. Abdonor, he has to make the right read, what the defense is giving him. A little overplayed here by the Owls defender. He makes that strong cut to the basket, and he's led out from Martinez for the perfect execution.
First half stats, Athenian shooting a whopping 52% from the field in the first half. They were outscored Verdugo Hills by 10 in the second quarter. Second half, next. Athenian will have the ball to start the second half thanks to the alternating possession. Lucas inbounds it to Devison Apathy. Owls with a fantastic second quarter. Verdugo Hills comes out in the zone. Oh, nice no-looker underneath, and getting the bounce there is Olivier.
Biggest key there, simply just getting into the middle of the zone and working your way out.
The lead is 18 for the Owls. Augustine in and out. Quite the drought here for Verdugo Hills. They attack the middle of that zone. Kicked out Lucas wide open for 3. And quickly, timeout taken here by Coach Gibson. Let's check in now with Nikki.
Well, Coach Gibson spent halftime breaking down defensive strategy with his team. He said, we have to do a better job of closing out Evan Lucas. We got to keep Devastin Nepathy out of the key, and we have to do a better job of boxing out Saleko.
You see the game trends there. Quick timeout taken by Coach Gibson here, Alec.
I imagine you come out of halftime, it's time to kind of reset and regather yourself, and then you find Evan Lucas wide open in the midst of your zone defense that you're trying to probably mix it up a little bit, see what you can do to confuse them defensively. But when you're leaving a shooter wide open, like they did right there, that tells a coach that you're not as focused and dialed in as you should be.
Yeah, no bueno. Can't leave that young man open. Those numbers go back to the first half. 20-3 run. Athenian still stands on. And it's sort of been a trend. We saw it in our first game too, Allie, as Montgomery had missed 16 straight field goals, allowing Oakland to sort of open things up. And we're seeing the struggles from the field here for Verdugo Hills. A couple cracks at it here and they can't get it. It's tough. You get in on this stage, in this setting, and sometimes the ball just won't go in for you.
But right there, that's how you can kind of rechange that, recalibrate, if you will, offensively. Just the second and third chance opportunities to put you through or put yourself at the free throw line.
Martinez at the stripe, the leading scorer for this Verdugo Hills team. One of 4 on this team, the average double figures. Olivier, the runner, and he missed everything there. Augustine, and maybe that'll get him going.
That coming off a much better sound defensive attack in the half court, and you come down, you're able to convert.
And a steal here in the backcourt for Verdugo Hills.
Again, this off of getting them to turn it over on the other end of the floor, step in, ready, catch, and shoot. Too much space, knocks it down.
Augustine has been called in to play for William Garabekian, who was lost in the first round of the state playoffs with a finger injury. And he's filled in brilliantly, running that point guard position, as Abdul Noor will get to the line. Foul charge against Lucas. That'll be his first personal foul, 3rd team foul for the Owls here in this 3rd quarter. Deficit just 11. Still plenty of time in this one. Verdugo Hills on a 7-0 run. Here's Sulaco. Pocket picked. Coming out of the scrum with it there was Figueroa. Here's the pitch ahead. Augustine. Nice give and go. Martinez can't finish. But he'll earn 2.
That right there will make a coach happy. Again, you come out of the timeout that he had to call, get your attention defensively. Again, more activity, turnover, out in transition, as you mentioned, the nice give and go. Get those easy buckets at the free throw line.
So Verdugo Hills team that was the champions out of the LA City section. They defeated Garfield 53-43. It was a win 10 years in the making. In 2014, Garfield upset the then 3 seed Verdugo Hills. And Coach Gibson got a bunch of text messages from some of those 2014 players saying, we got our revenge. They end up in the state playoffs, and here they are in the last game of the season. Lucas gets the shot off, missed it wildly. And back comes Verdugo Hills. Abdul Noor in transition, going to attack the bucket off the window. He went right at Sulaco, who's been blocking everything this afternoon, Allie.
Could have had the easy jumper. He also had that lane, so to attack with that kind of size and physicality.
11th turnover for Athenian. Timeout Owls.
Evan Lucas knows that this one is getting a little interesting because the Dons Just that physicality, not afraid, not shying away from the contact.
So it's single digits now. Verdugo Hills within 9. You take a look at the score profile. Contrasting enrollments, if you will. Just 360 for Athenian. 12-12 for Verdugo Hills. They're out of the Los Angeles City section. Third place team out of the East Valley League. It's a squad that has won 10 in a row heading into today's action. They play in one of the most iconic gyms in the state. So iconic that they only have locked bleachers on one side. There's a brick wall on the other side, but because it's the longest standing gym in the state, it's a monument. So they can't tear it down, can't rebuild, can't renovate, can't do anything like that. And because of such low capacity, they have to play all their playoff games at nearby North Hollywood High School. But here they are. They were sort of road warriors in a sense, having to play their home games away. But a 9-0 run here for the Dons. Allie.
Ready for this?
Let's go.
I've been told that it was built on a lemon orchard in 1937.
You mean to tell me there's lemonade coming out of those walls? Get out of town.
All your fun facts for the day.
1937, that would make it a little historic. Oh, nice up and under. Unable to get the scoop there, though, is Yapremian. That would have been big, Allie, coming out of the timeout. Athenian, though, how do you now kind of bounce back here?
You hope that timeout was exactly what they needed to kind of calm their frustrations, because you felt that momentum shifting. But taking care of the basketball is first and foremost. They're having a bit of a difficult time dealing with this zone coverage.
Absolutely. Shot clock now down to 7. Devison Apathy trying to go off the bounce in deep. High off the glass. He got it to go.
It's a big time shot there.
That stops the 9-0 run for Verdugo Hills. 3-pointer from the corner. Back heel. Rebound Lucas. Athenian looking to push. Lucas attacks to the scoop. The hoop and the horn.
Such an athletic move and such a smart move by Evan Lucas, dealing with the half-court defense and the pressure that it is putting on the Owls right now. Obviously able to get the breakdown there in the easy 2 to go, but to get out in transition, right to left, the speed of Evan Lucas. Big time move. That
may be one of those buckets, Allie, where we foul it under the I've seen this movie before. Right? Remember first half, he went on that 9-0 run by himself. That sort of sparked the Athenian run. He gets the and one there. 43-29 our score. Athenian in front. Evan Lucas, he's got 17 in the game. We'll be right back. (43-29) Athenian in front. Been able to withstand a Verdugo Hills run here in this third quarter, and Evan Lucas getting after it. He's got 18 points here in the game, Allie.
Plays a little bit of both guard positions, as we know, all-time leading scorer, so can shoot it from the mid-range, from deep. He showcased that all, his ability to get to the rack. His coach said he's also, for his size at 6'3", playing that guard position, a great rebounder. He wasn't kidding. Go along with those 18 points, 7 boards, again 5 assists the block, the steal, just impacting in a multitude of ways.
Yeah, we expected a lot of scoring. Maybe not so much the other stuff from Lucas coming in. So look at Athenian. They've been getting a large amount of their work done inside that three-point arc. 22 of their 33 field goal attempts inside the arc. As that one is from the outside, and that's Augustine. Jabez Augustine, the coach's son, the transfer from LA Marshall High School. Verdugo right back within 11. Barak, top of the key Lucas. That's definitely his range. May want to converge on him if you're Verdugo Hills. Devison Apathy attacking the zone, and he'll get to the line.
Devison Apathy, very jelly-like, if you will, from that free throw line, extended the middle of the zone. He's going to go right or left, collapse, defensively on him, making decisions. He finds his way to the charity stripe.
In case you're just joining us, Devison Apathy, perfect SAT score, which we had research checked. And even though we got a perfect score, not better than what Allie recorded during the Ohio exams.
That is not true. Let's not let anyone know that.
No, that's what research said. I got the note from research. I don't know.
Look, if we're all about not letting the facts get in the way of a good story, fine. Tell them all.
Facts? Who needs facts?
Never recorded less than an A in my life.
Now we're talking. Nice take there by Martinez, unable to finish. So Lucas will initiate the offense here for Athenian. Approaching the 2-minute mark in this third quarter. This is the second of 6 games we'll have for you here today. Second of 12 we'll have for you this weekend as Abdunur gets the swat inside. Here's the pitch ahead, Augustine. Augustine looking to push high over Salako. Too strong though. And back comes Lucas. 3-on-2. Lucas all the way to the 10, gets the bounce.
With such good hands and just rhythm around the rim as well. In full speed downhill. His ability to just kiss it off the glass just enough.
Lucas now with the dub.
I mean, this is full speed straight ahead, but just the softest of touch.
They wiped away that bucket for Verdugo Hills. Remember, there's no continuation in high school basketball. Or now they change it. So it's not a shooting foul, but Athenian in the penalty. 95 seconds left in this quarter. Martinez at the strike. Division II Player of the Year candidate in the LA City section. He was all league last year. Martinez, one of those guys that puts in work, an early riser. Shows up every day, 6:30 a.m. to get in some shooting and works with the coaching staff. Here's a turnover. Martinez splits 2. Lucas, quick hands, able to rake it away. Let's see, did that go off Martinez? It did. Nice play there by Lucas. Martinez steals it right back. Breakaway layup. Get the sense Coach Gibson will be thrilled if his team could get it to within 10 going into the fourth quarter.
Just giving yourselves kind of that fighting chance.
That last bucket there by Martinez, 13th point off turnover for Verdugo Hills. Athenian just 4. Verdugo's done a great job of taking care of the ball today. Just 6 turnovers. Devison Apathy, nice dump off there. And right at the doorstep, the layup is good from Fayak.
Such a great decision to put Devison Apathy, someone who can also handle the rock in the middle of that zone and then make the right reads.
Your Premier with the bucket. The deficit is 12 for Verdugo Hills. Shannon defense by the contingent that made it from Southern California. Shot clock dart. Devison Apathy going to pull it out. Athenian looking for the final shot of the quarter. Fayak drills a three from the quarter. Martinez to beat the buzzer. Can't do so. Wait a minute. Oh, we thought there was a foul there. The official was just saying end of quarter.
Athenian pushing their lead to 14 off of the drive and kick to Fayak on the cut. And if he's not cutting, he's hands up, knocking down the 3-ball bucket.
Earning the title of Marine will instill a sense of accomplishments within you greater than most will ever know. To learn more about the opportunities available in the Marine Corps, go to www.marines.com. Max Clips is an official digital content provider of the CIF and the CIF. Max Clips is also an official photographer for the CIF.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of the boys Division 5 state championship. Athenian with a 15-point advantage here against Verdugo Hills. The North looking to take the first 2 games of these state championships here this weekend. Oakland won the girls Division 5 earlier today. Augustine, back heel. It's the kick out to your Premier. Your Premier. Left it short, rebound Lucas. Lucas a rebound shy of a double-double now. See the pressure starting to ratchet up here for Verdugo Hills. They get out of that zone and now attacking man-to-man defensively here against Athenian. Devison Apathy. Shot block there. Here's Augustine off the deflection. Abdul Noor puts it on the deck, gets in deep, hanging, has to adjust midair, can't get it. But here's a steal in the backcourt. Martinez, the left-hand scoop.
There is plenty of time left in this game. The Owls need to be able to handle the pressure because the Dons are showing what they're certainly capable of defensively.
Nearly a steal there by Figueroa. And one thing that the Dons have been able to do is turn Athenian over and score points off those turnovers. But the rebounding advantage is a big one for Athenian. They're plus 12 in that category. and they're making 53% of their shots. There's a foul up high here against Martinez. First team foul for Verdugo Hills here in this fourth quarter. First team foul there for Martinez. Devison Apathy turns the corner in deep off the glass, and that's one thing he does well, attack the basket. You saw it there.
Doing a good job, too, of forcing you to extend your pressure. Then it certainly opens up the middle of the floor and allows him to operate.
That pass too hot to touch, but tasting it in the corner is Yepremian. And Verdugo will have it sideline out of bounds off the deflection. 5:24 left. Every time Verdugo has tried to make a run, Athenian has come right back to extend this lead. Owls have led by as much as 18 in this one as Augustine gets another triple. His fourth of this game. He's now got 12.
He's got the range. He's not afraid of it.
Nearly a turnover. Here's Fayak. Second triple for the sophomore.
Coach Borman, all he could do is turn around and smile with his assistance at Fayak and his shot ability, shot making ability there in the corner.
He's one of the bright spots in this program, has a promising future. He's made some huge threes here for them in the second half. Foul charge to Lucas. And that's his third personal, first team foul for Athenian. Abdul-Noor stops, pops, left it short. Devison Apathy fouled, and it'll be Athenian ball on the baseline. Abdul-Noor charged with the foul. It's be a timeout taken here by Verdugo Hills. And we'll step aside. Don's trailing by 15.
Nike is the official footwear, apparel, and uniform provider of the CIF. Nike is proud to support the student athletes of the CIF. Visit www.nike.com for more information for all your footwear and apparel needs. SB Live Sports is an official digital content provider of the CIF and your destination for schedules, scores, news, and more. Download the SB Live Sports app today to start following your favorite teams and players.
Athenian by 15, 4:13 left in the boys Division 5 state championship. Oakland was a winner in the girls Division 5 game earlier this morning. They knocked off Montgomery out of San Diego by 6. Coming up next, it'll be Granada Hills, another LA City section team, taking on Carruthers in the girls Division 3 title. That'll tip off at 2 p.m. right here on Spectrum Sportsnet. 6 games for you today on our Spectrum airwaves. Rashawn Haylock, Allie Clifton, Nikki K rocking the sidelines here with you in Sacramento.
Providing all the good vibes.
Good vibes aplenty. from the Nikki K. Nice bounce pass, blocks the block, but pesky hands by Verdugo Hills. Salako falls to the ground. It's going to be a jump ball.
We were just talking about it in the break, how Athenian is just spreading out their offensive set, the way in which they force you to extend that zone coverage, just really opening up the floor. Difficult to defend.
Devison Apathy down the lane. That left hand again won't go. Fayok skying in for the offensive rebound. And he loses it underneath. Here's the pitch ahead. Augustine in the corner. Finds Yepremian. 3-ball. Back heel. Chasing down the board there is Martinez. Abdul-Noor a 3. Can't get the bounce. Here's Yepremian on the steal off the rebound. Augustine, he got another one. His 5th triple. Augustine with a team high 15. The deficit is 12. Both these teams looking for their first state championship in school history.
You mentioned 15 points for Augustine, all 15 coming from deep. Do you think he realizes how far back he is?
I think he dreamt it. Absolutely. Shoot or shoot. You come into an arena like this, you're going to try to test yourself.
That's what Sabrina tells us. Shoot or shoot. Doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl.
She shot behind the double line in the 3-point contest.
I mean, keep going. I like where you're heading.
I'm just saying. I know you stepped in some big environments and was like, yeah, I'm shooting behind that line.
Never.
Deep 3. That one rolls off. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Actually, they're going to get a foul here against Abdul-Noor.
I'm so old, I don't think I've seen an NBA. The NBA line was not around when I was in high school. Or at least I didn't hit a court that had one.
What were you playing with, peach baskets? What are you saying? What?
On the Lemon Orchard?
There is no way you took the first shot on the Lemon Orchard at Verdugo Hills.
In a peach basket.
I'm fighting that. No way, Allie Clifton. Somebody get Ohio on the line. We need to fact check this.
I told you said I was a smart one. I mean.
Devin Sinopathy at the line. Gets the bounce there. Well, if it wasn't there, you made it up yourself. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. The lead is 14. Abdul-Noor. That one rolls off. Another steal here in the backcourt. Yepremian. Lefty 3 from the slot. No, Abdul-Noor tries the tip. Saved right into the hands of Verdugo Hills. Yepremian. Oh, swatted away. Salako. His 4th block.
Again, the athleticism, the leaping ability. His hand on that one.
That foul charge to Abdul-Noor. So that's going to be his 5th. So Georges Abdul-Noor, the 6'3" senior, captain, emotional leader, heartbeat of the team, fouls out of this one with 2:17 remaining, and his Dons trailing by 14. That'll put Athenian back at the foul line. They're 11 of 12 from there today. As Webb gets it. See the emotion starting to pour out here for Abdul-Noor as he fouls out of this game. Both free throw shots made. Verdugo in another drought. They've missed 7 of their last 8. Also getting dominated on the glass. Athenian a +17. Verdugo Hills basketball. Well, I think if there's a lesson to be learned for the remaining teams playing here over the course of the next couple of days, avoid the drought at all costs. It's been detrimental for both Verdugo Hills as well as Montgomery, who we saw earlier this morning. And these have been like seismic droughts.
And it doesn't matter which hoop you're shooting at because he's been at both ends in these 2 games.
These are equal opportunity rims here, as that three-pointer is short. Athenian, less than 2 minutes away from its first state championship in school history. A Salako foul. That foul applied there by Yepremian, the senior. So Salako hadn't done a lot of scoring, but he's cleaned up the glass. He's got 12 boards. Also blocked his fair share of shots here. They give him 3 officially. I counted him with 1 additional one in the first half. Guess they didn't give that to him.
You talk about starring in your role.
Yeah.
I was looking at his stat line. And what he has brought is beyond the numbers. Yeah, he's got those 13 boards, as you mentioned, the 3 blocks, but just that impact from an energy standpoint, it was big.
Huge. And Coach Boardman told us he's a shot blocker, and he certainly lived up to it. You also got to tip your cap, though, to Athenian. Not a lot of teams come into here in this environment. I mean, we talk about it. It may get nauseating, but it's a real thing. You talk about the depth perception. You talk about being in a large arena for the first time for many of these teams. And to come into here and shoot over 50% from the field, that is incredible.
I think it's no problem.
A lot of times you come into here and you have lower scoring games, right? And teams don't normally shoot the ball particularly well. Athenian averages 65 points per game on the season. They're at 63 right now. As Martinez fouled his way up, he'll get to the line. And they're shooting at 50+% from the field. Kudos to them. If you're a coach, you're Coach Gibson over there. What are you going to do?
Right. I'm getting lost in the communication happening between the Athenian players right now on the foul that was just committed with 1:14. I felt like I was one of their teammates because they're up by, this is me showing that I did not get a perfect SAT score, 18. They're up by 18, and yet they're wondering the problem solving, the strategy down the stretch that probably isn't executed at the level they know they're capable.
It's the accountability, right? It's what Nikki K talked about. It's what Coach Boardman shared with us. Athenian, 29 attempts from 2, 13 from 3. Overall, they're shooting it over 50% from the field. And it's going to stay there. We only got a minute left in this one. You're talking about a championship performance here in this setting by the Athenian Owls. Some substitutions come in, and oh, look out, Salako. He's a high leaper. And a rejection for good measure.
He just put them to bed. Salako wanted all and more of that one-handed slam. And he wasn't done, Rashawn.
You gotta do something for the old field goal percentage, huh?
I forgot I had a microphone in front of me. I reacted.
I love your reaction. Salako will have a seat, 8 points, 13 boards. Those 4 block shots officially. We reset the lineup for you for Verdugo Hills. Edwin Romero, center, checks into the game. Sal Alvizures, another senior. Lucas Wallet, a junior. And Jeffrey Moran, a sophomore wing for Verdugo Hills. All getting some action here on the NBA floor. And how about that? Alvizures, first shot he sees, he takes and makes. One of the leaders on this squad in the sense of guys rally around him every time he scores a bucket, or if they're playing a home game, the student body chants his name and making his moment count here inside of Golden One Center. A host of subs here for Athenian as well, as we'll get them to you. Ethan Lund, a senior, in there. Bringing the ball up right now, Henry Ross. Ishan Anand wearing uniform number 21. Pat Leo Coffey, just a freshman right there with the ball right now. He goes down the lane and lays it up. How about that? He's going to remember that moment the rest of his life.
That's what these opportunities are all about.
Sahil Reddy in uniform number 14 in white, also in there for Athenian. As they put a bow on this one, the Athenian Owls win their first state championship in school history, as they knock off Verdugo Hills 67-49 to win the boys Division 5 state championship.
The celebration is what it's all about. Good fight from both squads, but of course, the Owls proving to be just that much better at this stage of the game.
Heartbreak for Verdugo Hills. 10-game winning streak snapped here today. They win 25 games on the season, but runners up here in the state finals. As we send it over to Nikki with a very happy Athenian bunch.
Evan Lucas, for the first time in school history, the Owls are state champions. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I'm just so glad that we made it here. I'm so grateful to my coaches, my friends, my teammates, everyone who supported. I'm grateful to everyone at Athenian, and I'm glad we could do this. It was a great moment for me as a senior.
And a pretty quiet day from you. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, a couple of steals. You leave this program as the all-time scoring leader, a state champion. When you think on your legacy, what are you most proud of?
I'm just most proud of everyone who helped me, and I'm just proud that I could do it here at Athenian. I mean, we may have not started out as the best, but we left us the best, and that's what I'm proud of.
And the group of seniors you graduate with, what about this run makes it so special?
It just makes it so special from the trials and tribulation we had to go through. I mean, we started out, we had a couple tough losses. We lost in our section final, but we fought through and we made it here, and that's all that counts.
You made it here. You got some hardware to go collect. Congratulations, Evan. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That young man puts a bow on his fantastic career. The senior leaves as the all-time leading scorer, and now we'll add some hardware to the building as Athenian wins its first championship in state history. First 20-win team in school history. Just a history-making year for the Owls as they win the boys Division 5 state championship. For Allie Clifton, Nikki K, I'm Rashawn Haylock, our fantastic crew here. We'll be back 2 p.m. It'll be the girls Division 3 championship between Granada Hills and Carruthers. Stick around.